Come to Sears' gigantic garden and hardware sale for big savings on hundreds of ways to improve your home. This Craftsman Eager One 20-inch lawnmower is now just $189.99. Weather beater flat exterior or easy living matte flat interior paints, just $9.99. Save $150 on this electric start 10 horsepower riding mower. Save 10 to 50% on items like a bug whacker, sprayer, chainsaw, lawn building, and much more during this gigantic sale at Sears.
Panasonic invites you to step ahead of your time to a Panasonic video camera that adjusts to light, even low light, and focuses automatically. To a stereo video recorder that records from TV or from life with 4-head technology for jitter-free effects from slow motion to stop motion. Step ahead of your time to a Panasonic Omnivision video system. More than just slightly ahead of its time.
First, there was Henry. Hi, Henry. Then Jennifer. She's such a flirt. And Oscar. Jenny just brought him. And I love them all, so I wouldn't feed them anything but Calcan. It's so nutritious, it's like getting a multivitamin in every can. Calcan's got all the vitamins and minerals and protein a cat needs. It sure keeps my cats looking good. And sounding good.
Calcan, so rich in nutrition. It's like getting a multivitamin in every can.
Cut. Clean him up. Shoot it again.
Give me strength. You got it.
Yo.
Hey, Macho Man, we're double dating in half an hour.
Give me strength.
You got it. Extra Strength Shield. The deodorant soap with lather so thick, so rich, you'll feel fresher, cleaner than ever before.
Mother Superior would like to see you in 10 minutes.
Give me strength.
You got it. Extra Strength Shield. The Gimme Strength deodorant soap.
Brian's everything to me. He's everything I've always wanted.
I like to kiss Karen. I do it all the time.
We asked Karen and Brian what they loved most about each other and Close-Up with Fluoride.
She knows I like to kiss her. She always has fresh breath.
Close-Up gives me fresh breath for Brian.
Having white teeth is definitely a big part of your smile. I can use Close-Up, get whiter looking teeth, and fluoride protection.
I'll stay with Close-Up, and I'm going to stay with Brian.
Close-Up toothpaste with Fluoride. Don't you owe it to each other?
Vive la Dijon, vive la roast beef, vive la différence. Vive la Dijon, vive la skewers, vive la différence. Vive la Dijon, vive la salads, vive la différence.
The difference between French's new Vive la Dijon and other mustards is our special blend of herbs and fine white wine that makes ordinary foods taste extraordinaire.
Vive la chicken, taste unique. Vive la hot dog, c'est magnifique. Vive la French's, vive la Dijon, vive la différence.
French's Vive la Dijon. It's new. Better buy two.
It's showtime at your Lincoln Mercury dealer.
The Showtime Sell-a-thon is going on right now.
And your Lincoln Mercury dealers are dealing.
They must sell $50 million worth of cars before midnight tomorrow night.
And there are still plenty of cars left to sell, including the successful new Cougar.
Mercury Lynx that shows off great value.
And our brand new showstopper, the 84 Mercury Topaz with front-wheel drive.
Now is your last chance to get great deals.
See your Lincoln Mercury dealer during the grand finale of the Showtime Sell-a-thon.
Don't be late for the show.
Over 40 years ago, Colonel Sanders started with one employee and one idea.
We do one thing like no one else can do.
Today, around the world,
over 100,000 employees do fried chicken.
The Colonel's special way.
We concentrate on making it great. We make it just for you. Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do it right. The whole world's favorite, there's nothing quite like Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do chicken right.
And now, a sizzling message from Burger King.
In this commercial, Burger King promises not to say anything to make you hungry. Not a single delicious word. We just had to tell you one simple thing. In a coast-to-coast survey, nearly 2 out of 3 people chose broiling over frying. Burger King broils, McDonald's or Wendy's fry. That's it, the whole commercial. And not once did we say,
aren't you hungry for Burger King now?
Does allergy irritate your eyes? We call those eyes allergy eyes. Allergy sufferers like you know them as eyes that feel itchy, eyes that feel sticky, eyes that are watery. Allergy eyes. They're the reason for Visine AC. Visine AC brings extra relief for allergy eyes because it has an extra ingredient. Visine AC relieves itchy, sticky, watery allergy eyes and removes redness so eyes feel clean and clear. For allergy eyes, use Visine AC. Extra relief for allergy eyes.
When I warm up, I use Bengay.
Professionals like Yvonne Lendl use Bengay not only after exercise, but to help warm up before. Does Bengay really help? Yes. A recent clinical study proved when healthy adults used Bengay during warm-up, they ran more comfortably for a longer time. For years, Bengay has relieved soreness after exercise. Now there's proof Bengay can help you warm up before. Bengay after and Bengay before.
Feel better with Bengay.
These days, it seems everybody's selling phones. Old-timey phones, gee-whizzy phones, phones that are round, phones that get around. Now, we don't know what's inside other people's phones, but we know what's inside ours. When we call it genuine Bell, it's made to our high standards, because we at Bell never forget. This isn't the phone. This is. This is. This is. It's at your Bell phone center.
Only Arid has this baby fresh scent.
Tough on wetness and odor.
But baby fresh on you.
Arid Baby Fresh Spray, Roll-On Solid, and new Baby Fresh Cream.
It used to be business travel could be very unrewarding.
Mr. Smith, they want you back at the home office.
That's why at American Airlines,
We're giving you our best.
we invented the Advantage program for frequent flyers, so all those business miles can add up to free vacation trips. We even keep track of your miles for you automatically. American's Advantage program, just one more way we're giving you our best.
A shocking thing about the Office of the Future is the sound of it. So at Exxon Office Systems, we created the Exxon 965 inkjet printer. It can print just about anything as fast as 90 characters per second, and it's incredibly quiet. Now the automated office will never sound the same again. For more information, call 800-327-6666. Exxon Office Systems. It's the future without the shock.
Another can, Charlie. That's a can?
It's Hefty Steel Sack, the bag that works like a can.
It's plastic.
It's made of a plastic formula called Linear D.
Linear D.
So strong and puncture resistant, Steel Sack can hold more than ordinary bags.
Even impossible trash?
Without split.
Without splitting. That's some bag, Charlie.
Strong.
Like a can.
Hefty Steel Sack Trash and Tall Kitchen Bags. The bag that works like a can.
Coming this summer, only for Intellivision. A computer keyboard, an adapter for Atari 2600 games, and a music synthesizer, along with our voice module, all in one system. And if you buy any Intellivision master component, plus any 2 of our cartridges now, we'll send you a check for $50. That's $50. Intellivision, the system of tomorrow you can start enjoying today from Mattel Electronics.
If I take some Heinz ketchup at the start of your meal and put it right here, and put this other well-known brand right here, something amazing happens before you're half through. See? The competition ran. And Heinz is thicker. Here's where the thickness pays off. Taste. Because on a hamburger or anything else, Heinz is the best-tasting ketchup.
So pour on the Heinz, America's thickest, best-tasting ketchup.
We're throwing a beer party here in New York. The people don't know the name of the beer they're drinking.
It's good. I'm not paying to please you. I like the beer. I like to know what it is.
It's Schaefer. Today's Schaefer beer.
I haven't drank Schaefer in 5 years. Very good. Very good. This was a really smooth beer. I honestly feel it. Why would I lie to you?
Today's Schaefer is better than ever. Try it. And try new Schaefer Light. They'll make a Schaefer drinker out of you.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah. Hon, Billy's been making mud pies again. Get out of the tub.
Just one more minute. I've found heaven.
Introducing new Calgon Moisturizing Foam Bath. A bath so beautiful, so creamy, so long-lasting. The pearlescent liquid bursts into rich, thick foam. A fragrant moisturizing foam that softens your skin, soothes your senses, and relaxes you right out of this world.
Now we both need a bath.
One more minute.
New Calgon Moisturizing Foam Bath. Lose yourself in luxury.
Delta gives you frequent flights, super low fares, great passenger service. Why fly anyone else? Delta is ready when you are.
Grandma, you made pork chops just like my mommy.
We end up with the same yucky grease.
My mommy uses Dawn.
Can Dawn handle this mess?
My mommy loves it.
Dawn breaks up grease, takes it away, helps keep it away, so even that last forgotten glass looks clean.
Glass doesn't feel greasy, and neither do my hands. Your mommy's right about Dawn.
My mommy's right about everything.
Oh.
Dawn takes grease out of your way.
Put your head on my shoulder. Hold me in your arms, baby.
These beautiful moments were made possible by Head & Shoulders, the shampoo for the two of you.
Put your head on my shoulder.
Last year, European experts voted this Renault Car of the Year. Now, American experts agree. They named the American-built Renault Alliance Motor Trend's 1983 Car of the Year. Alliance was judged for styling and design, quality and comfort, performance and dollar value. Renault Alliance 1983 Car of the Year. European technology now built in America. Low financing now available on Renault Alliance.
Change your partner. Change your underwear. Hey, you don't wear Fruit of the Loom.
But we can make you change our tune.
If a Superman waistband didn't get you, our Super Seams will. That will bet you. They're improved and made real strong.
That will make them last real long.
And you can have them for a song.
I'll change, partners.
Improved Fruit of the Loom men's cotton briefs, only $1.97. For another great value, this cotton and polyester golden blend underwear.
Honey, how long before dinner?
At least 2 hours.
I'll never make it. I need a snack.
Well, we have peanuts, pretzels, potato chips.
I want something different.
Hold it. I've got just the thing.
Stelladora breadsticks.
Sure, they're tasty, they're light, and they won't spoil your dinner.
They're also great for conducting.
Stelladora breadsticks. They're not just for meals.
Bet you don't have pan pizza in Sweden, eh, Sven?
Pan pizza?
No, your first pan pizza at Pizza Hut.
You're not gonna believe it.
It's one you won't forget.
For you, Sven?
We got a large.
That cheese, everlasting memories. Please, lots of tasty toppings on.
So what do you think of American cuisine?
Good. Yeah.
That's your hometown Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
You know something? You're falling behind in the long-distance game. You got to keep your eye on the ball. Sprint keeps finding new ways to save you money. Like now. They've got no startup fee and no monthly charge as long as you make $5 worth of calls a month. But that's easy, especially when you can call anywhere in the country, any hour of the day. You thinking about switching to Sprint? Good, you should. Call Sprint. Find out about it.
Today, One Stain Remover leaves all others in the dark. Because One now combines powerful stain removers with powerful brighteners. It's new advanced formula spray and wash, and it works two ways. Just spray for tough stains, then wash. And look, stains disappear. But when the whole wash needs brightening, a quarter cup with your detergent brightens clothes beautifully. New spray and wash, the One Stain Remover that removes tough stains and brightens your wash.
At AT&T, we think we make the best telephones, but don't take our word for it.
Ta-da! We wanted Shara's new phone to be as good as her sister's. And their phones outlasted 82 boyfriends, 6 proms, years of yakety-yakking, and they're still going strong. To me, there was only one way to get that same quality. Get the same phone at AT&T.
AT&T, we set the standards, but don't take our word for it. Take yours.
All you gotta do is smell the coffee, splash on Old Spice. Now you're moving, isn't it nice? Standing tall now, you're doing it right. Pour out a handful, splash on some Spice.
Nobody sends more guys out there than America's favorite, unmistakably masculine Old Spice.
Now you're moving, don't think twice. Splash on the feeling, splash on some Spice.
Want restored softness without stickiness? Get unstuck with Soft Sense Skin Lotion. Soft Sense penetrates, restores softness, but with one important, unexpected difference. A patented formula with oil-free softeners to restore softness without stickiness.
Softness, 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 softness. No sticky fingers with softness.
No way.
You can give your dull floor a clear, tough acrylic shine layer this way, or our way. Future. Future's acrylic formula gives your floor a shine that can take punishment and stay beautiful. It's clear, tough, and most important,
acrylic.
Of course, some people will insist on doing it their way.
Oh.
But try it our way, the right way. Future, for a beautifully tough acrylic shine.
You know, jeans made of Burlington stretch denim with ESP aren't just jeans. They're Jeans Plus.
Incredible comfort.
They're Jeans Plus.
A fantastic fit.
They're Jeans Plus.
A flair for fashion.
Jeans made of Burlington stretch denim. Comfort, fit, fashion, plus a whole lot more. Discover the pluses for yourself.
ESP Extra Stretch Performance Denim. Another first. Made better in America by Burlington.
Here I am at McDonald's, and surprise, I'm here for fish and chips. Let's go inside.
It's fabulous fish, really. So tender, flaky, just the right bit of tartar sauce. And oh, how clever, with cheese. McDonald's certainly knows their fish and chips. Hold on. Fries. Oh, filet of fish and fries. Well, no matter. With McDonald's filet of fish sandwich and fries, I do feel right at home.
Ford fever grips tri-state area, and it's driving shoppers to Ford dealerships in unprecedented numbers.
For 10 days, we're giving the people the best deals of the year on some of America's best-selling cars and trucks, like Escort, the world's best-selling small car, and the new Ford Tempo, and up to $610 off a specially equipped Thunderbird. Ford fever is expected to run only through March 10th, so hurry. If it keeps up like this, we may not last until Saturday.
Ford fever. You'll find it at your Ford dealer.
There's something truly sensuous about Shadow Riche eyeshadow from L'Oreal. It's the feel of the color against your skin. L'Oreal has created a formula with powdered silk that flows absolutely effortlessly to form the most eye-opening results. Of course, the colors are exquisite. Of course, they last. They're L'Oreal, and I'm worth it.
Shadow Riche eyeshadows from L'Oreal. The lemon. Only Sunlight dishwashing liquid has the juice of one whole lemon. Sunlight with real lemon juice cuts tough, greasy, baked on, caked on, stuck on foods. So no matter how you squeeze it, twist it, squirt it, stack it, no matter how you slice it, Sunlight's got the juice to cut it.
Americans have always been on the move, heading out toward a better life. And today, North American leads the way. An American favorite all across the land, big enough to know the importance of the smallest detail. Wherever your dreams take you, we'll get you there with a smile.
Last year, we asked our competition to pick the best personal computer based on price and memory. They all chose the Commodore 64. With all the changes in the computer industry, we thought we'd better check again. The new IBM personal computer chose the Commodore 64. The new Apple IIe chose the Commodore 64. The more things change, the more things stay the same. Commodore, in more homes than any other home computer.
You thought chicken noodle cup of soup just made soup? Wait till you taste what it does for plain rice. And you thought cup of soup just made soup.
This isn't just another commercial. You should listen to this. See, I'm not just any kid. I'm the kid that's tasted the difference. Because this isn't just any snack. It's nacho cheese Doritos. And it's not just nacho cheese. It's 3 kinds of cheese. And it's not just 3 kinds of cheese. It's corn, tomato, onion, and spices. And it's not just corn, tomato, onion, and spices. It's delicious. And it's not just delicious. It's the greatest. Because it's not just any snack. It's Doritos brand. And I'm not just out of Doritos. and at a time.
Till now, to get really fresh-tasting spaghetti sauce,
I don't know how you do it, Bob.
you had to grow your own vegetables. Introducing Ragu Chunky Garden-style spaghetti sauces. The chunkiest, freshest-tasting sauces we ever put in a jar. Bursting with the garden-fresh taste of chunky tomatoes, tender mushrooms, crunchy green peppers, sweet onions.
I don't know how you do it, Vinny.
New Ragu Chunky Garden Style in 3 varieties. That's Italian.
I'm considering extended wear lenses. What's the comparison between Permalens, Bausch & Lomb, and Hydrocurve?
Permalens has the highest water content of the 3.
That helps make them comfortable.
Permalens, the 30-day lens, has been recommended and sold by doctors internationally 3 times longer than the others.
That's important.
Permalens is designed to let in more oxygen.
I want Permalens.
When you compare these factors, nothing compares to Permalens. Many eye care professionals offer trial fittings, so have your eyes examined and see if Permalens is right for you.
Carrie is so very...
different. It doesn't feel like ordinary lotion. It's concentrated. It was specially made for dry, rough skin.
Carrie is so very...
Rich and emollient. It even made my rough elbows and heels soft again.
Carrie is so very...
Recommended by many dermatologists. So I'll pay more for Carrie. After all, it's the only skin I've got.
Carrie is so very...
different.
So very...
Rich.
So very...
Recommended.
Carrie is so very...
When Marcia told me she was a ShopRiter, I thought, come on. Except now, I'm a ShopRiter, too. Know why? The ShopRite brand. I couldn't believe the quality. Smart Marcia found out why. ShopRite has this huge quality control department that demands a great quality product and then keeps checking and inspecting to make sure it stays great. Well, with those prices and that quality, I'm a ShopRiter.
ShopRite. We bring high quality and low prices together for the ShopRiter in you.
Now, through March 17th, it's a super success celebration at your AMC Jeep Renault dealer. On Renault Alliance, best-selling American car line launched in 1983, with dealer incentives on Alliance and all-new Encore. Incentives of up to $1,000 on Fuego Turbo. And we're celebrating 4x4 of the year Jeep Cherokee. Save on Renault and Jeep Special Editions, too. See your local AMC Jeep Renault dealer. Hurry! Celebration ends March 17th.
Come on, move it, Ted.
When I work out, I love to sweat. It's how I get the edge. But afterwards, I want to feel dry. So Speed Stick Antiperspirant gives me an edge, too. Speed Stick's the wide stick. It goes on dry. For man-sized protection in just a few strokes. Whatever game you're in, get the edge.
Let the wide stick give you the edge. Speed Stick Super Dry Antiperspirant.
By Megan.
To build a multivitamin that works its best, you don't want to leave anything out. Yet Myodeck doesn't include these important nutrients. Theragram M these, while Centrum does without this important vitamin. Introducing new one-a-day Maximum Formula, the only leading multivitamin that supports your diet with 26 essential vitamins and minerals. Only Maximum Formula has all these to help keep the adult body running strong. New one-a-day Maximum Formula, the one that has it all.
Mousse now. However you style, soft, shining control now. L'Oreal Freehold Styling Mousse. Totally modern, this natural feeling. Freehold, the full-blown body. Freehold, the lift. Now it's goodbye, stiff, sticky things. Forever. Freehold Mousse is revolutionary. You've heard that before, but it is, and I'm worth it.
Freehold Styling Mousse from L'Oreal.
Do you know me? In international circles, my books are widely known, but my face remains a mystery. That's why I carry the American Express card. It's great for weekend getaways and terribly handy if I must reveal my born identity.
To apply for the card, look for this application display and take one.
The American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
America, you're gonna win! Get the winning feeling. Help your hands to start healing. That's the winning feeling. A Vaseline Intensive Care.
When it comes to relieving dry skin, no leading lotion beats Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion.
It helps heal, work, and weather dried skin.
You can't beat how it wins out over roughness.
Get the winning feeling with Vaseline Intensive Care.
Nothing beats the winning feeling.
Your hair is a lot like you are. It has its good days and its bad days. Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot. Oil-free Finesse, the conditioner you control with time. Use it a few seconds for light conditioning or a few minutes for deep conditioning. The longer you leave it on, the more it conditions. Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot.
Why American business trusts Emery.
When an oil rig has to wait for a part, money goes down the drain. I trust Emery's same-day service.
When I send critical lab tests to 10 hospitals overnight, I count on Emery for results.
Sending documents for million-dollar deals across the country doesn't intimidate me. I trust Emery, desk to desk.
Over 1 million customers trust Emery to deliver. Call Emery. We've earned the trust of American business.
America was born with a dream. A dream that says, in this great land, each and every one of us has the opportunity to build a life that's rich and rewarding. At Prudential Bates Securities, we believe in that dream. We can show you how total financial planning can bring you a richer life for today and tomorrow. Call us. We're Prudential Bates Securities. America, bring us your future.
If you love new shoes as much as I do, get over to Fava right this minute.
This week, buy any item at Fava, get the second at half price. Super savings for the family.
The selection is breathtaking, and so are the colors.
Save on exciting athletic looks, including Olympians.
You'll love those beautiful Fava values.
This week only, buy anything in the store and get a second item at half price.
Better hurry over to Fava now before I go back for more.
Walk a little smarter at Fava.
So I finally get to meet him. He'll be here any minute. You've been keeping him a secret. Oh, come on. Here, hold this. Diet Pepsi does taste better than it used to. Hard to believe that's 1 calorie. They improved it with NutraSweet. Don't drink it all. Are those my shoes? No. Here he is. I'm ready. I'll probably steal him from you during dinner. Not a chance. Hi, Daddy. Hi.
Taste improved by Diet Pepsi.
Our first cheese master, J.L. Kraft himself, knew that to make great natural cheese, you had to test each cheese personally. Today, J.L. Kraft Select Cheese Masters do it the same way.
They haven't invented a better way to test cheese. You got to touch it and taste it yourself to know if it's fresh enough for mild or aged enough for sharp. A cheese has to meet 85 quality standards before it's good enough for the J.L. Kraft Select Seal. J.L. and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Look for this seal, only from the J.L. Kraft Select Cheese Masters.
Ham and cheese on white again.
Jazz it up with Sahara Pita. Feed your exotic side.
Tuna fish salad with crackers again.
Jazz it up with Sahara Pita. Feed your exotic side.
Sahara Pita bread from Thomas's turns favorite food into fabulous food. Only 80 calories. Sahara brand's new, light, deliciously different flavor gives everyday eating
Snazz, jazz, a taste of adventure. Feed your exotic side.
Ever eat polysorbate 80? Guar gum? How about diglycerides? Well, you may be eating them right now, unless you're eating Breyer's ice cream. Only Breyer's ice cream has this pledge of purity. It guarantees you pure, all-natural ingredients, like fresh cream, rich chocolate. Nothing artificial, ever. Breyer's ice cream. Taste the difference for yourself.
War Games, the motion picture, is now a video game for ColecoVision and the Atom computer. War Games, the motion picture, is now the video game where you must prevent the NORAD computer from starting a thermonuclear war. War Games, the motion picture, is now the video game where sector by sector you launch killer satellites, fire ABM missiles, blast enemy subs. But time is running out. War Games, the motion picture, is now the video game where only you can prevent the unthinkable. War Games, exclusively for ColecoVision and the Atom computer.
What a bummer. Another engine we can't mess up. How could Mobil do this to me?
Yeah, improve their super unleaded gasoline. It's really powerful. High octane is so...
Knocking and pinging is becoming a lost art.
Yeah. I just hope nobody else finds out how good their new gasoline is. How could they find out?
Mobil could make a television commercial.
Today, you've gotta be better than ever before.
Soft and Dry announces better spray protection than ever before.
You're nervous and tense, you need that score. But all they see is your skill and your pride. Then Soft and Dry will help hide when you're nervous inside.
Our major breakthrough gives improved Soft and Dry a higher level of protection than any leading spray.
New Soft and Dry will help hide when you're nervous inside.
Fleas and ticks are always on the attack, so it's important to have all the right weapons to protect your pet. That's what Hearts Care is all about. Hearts has a whole family of 2-in-1 products, like the famous Hearts 2-in-1 long-lasting collar. Now it kills fleas and ticks for 5 months, even when wet. And you'll love its low price. For extra protection, dust regularly with Hearts 2-in-1 flea and tick powder. Sprinkle where he sleeps, too. At Hearts, we give you a choice for complete flea and tick protection. That's Hearts Care. Everything good for your pet.
My pasta. It's so Italian, so Roma, so Milano.
But where do you make it?
Hoboken, New Jersey.
Impasta.
A family tradition, handed down from my grandmother.
Where did she live?
Brooklyn.
Impasta. Read the label. De Laurentiis is from Italy, is pasta. And De Laurentiis costs no more than an impasta from New Jersey.
This is the size dress I wore when I was in the movie Georgie Girl. With steely determination. I got myself down to a size 10. But you know what stayed fat? My love for good food. Like pizza, peppered with sausage. Lasagna layered with rich ricotta. Even southern fried chicken. I still eat all these delicious things. I can. They're Weight Watchers frozen foods. They are why my fat taste for good food doesn't show.
We put a scoop of ice cream parlor ice cream next to a scoop of Seal Test ice cream. Can people tell the difference?
It's rich and creamy.
Now what if I told you that the one you prefer, the one on your right, is Seal Test ice cream, okay?
The chocolate has a better flavor to it. It's a richer chocolate.
Seal Test ice cream is so rich and creamy, most people think it tastes just like ice cream parlor ice cream, and some people think it tastes even better.
Oh, I fell for it. I did.
You did?
Seal Test, the supermarket ice cream with that ice cream parlor taste.
Lost 8 pounds.
Lose 8 more.
8.
Everybody's got a diet right. It doesn't matter who you are. It's gonna be a tough fight. So give yourself the greatest taste. Come on and put the fun back on your face.
Diet salt-free. I'm avoiding salt and sodium.
Lee, I'm impressed.
She's impressed.
Everybody's got it.
My wife, Susie, works with some beautiful women, but for beautiful skin, no one beats my Susie. And that's why I wrote Ivory about her.
I do get compliments on my skin, even from my models. So when one of them asks me what I use, I tell them Ivory. Ivory's not made with a lot of additives. It cleans gently, naturally. Good food and exercise are important too, but Ivory's a basic.
Healthy-looking skin. Ivory can help you have it too.
When someone asks me, I tell them Ivory.
When I was a boy, everything was natural, like the wheat ground to this old mill. Only Weaver brings back that natural goodness with a whole new kind of fried chicken. New, good, and wholesome. Breaded with mill-ground whole wheat and bran. All natural seasonings, nothing artificial. Good and wholesome has less fat, because it's skinless. Less sodium, too. Naturally delicious.
Yeah, delicious.
Weaver, good and wholesome.
Nobody knows chicken like the folks at Weaver.
Naturally.
Trimming adds the finishing touch to a beautiful lawn, but it can leave you with an aching back and sore hands. Not with America's #1 trimmer, the Toro. It zips through thick grass and heavy weeds. It trims with a flexible nylon line, so you can get up close. and it feeds out new line automatically. So get a Toro trimmer for that neat finish look the easy way.
Now get up to a $10 rebate on a great Father's Day gift from Toro.
I believe in how I feel is largely how I think. I believe how I look is what I eat and drink. I believe in Crystal Light because I believe in me.
New Crystal Light drink mix is sweetened a whole new way. There's no sugar, no saccharin, and no saccharin aftertaste. All these natural flavors taste so terrific.
It's hard to believe there's only 4 calories to a glass.
I believe in Crystal Light because I believe in me.
Pulsar Quartz makes fashion affordable. All kinds of fashion. Pulsar makes diamonds dazzlingly affordable. Pulsar for parties, beautifully affordable. Pulsar for play, surprisingly affordable. Pulsar for gifts that warm the heart. Pulsar, the elegance of a fine quartz watch, but not the price.
Available at Gimbel's in the fine jewelry department, main floor.
Your weekend spot is a Marriott. It's a super place to go and save. Your weekend spot is a Marriott. It's a super place to go and save.
Whether you stay for just one night or a whole weekend, Marriott Super Saver weekend rates give you a super bargain.
Your weekend spot is a Marriott. It's a super place to go and save.
For the fun of Marriott, call 800-228-9290.
The big games tonight. How do you start them off right?
Ravioli. Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee.
She wants a treat, but what's good to eat?
Spaghetti and meatballs. Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee.
Your family loves it, and it's good for them, too, because we make all our pasta with the good ingredients you'd use, with no preservatives. Want to watch out for fats and things like that?
Beefaroni. Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee. Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee.
There's a zesty part of you in everything you do, and that's what makes you different from the rest. Because you live with zest, you love good seasoned best, for a taste that gives you more than others do.
It's all those herbs and spices that make good seasons zestier, more than in the leading bottled Italian. And when I mix them fresh, they explode with flavor, and that's a lot of zesty flavor.
Now try tomato and herbs and garlic and herbs, 2 new zesty good ones from Good Seasons.
Well, that does it.
Yeah, we tested Maytag against the other top dishwashers.
And?
They're all good, but Maytag has more water action and every drop is filter clean. Maytag has more cleaning jets, 54, up to twice as many. Result, nobody gets your dishes cleaner than Maytag. Nobody. And hey, it's a Maytag.
I know what that means.
So do I, Dick. So do I.
Maytag Jet Clean dishwashers at Melhart Appliance and Liebert Brothers.
The Skinny Girl. How do they do it? They drink the Skinny Girl drink.
Alba 77 Fit and Frosty Shakes. So thick and creamy, and because they're sweetened with NutraSweet, a big luscious serving is only 70 calories.
How do they do it? The Skinny Girl. They drink the Skinny Girl drink.
70 skinny calories never tasted so delicious and so filling, and that makes dieting a whole lot easier. Alba 77 Fit and Frosty.
And that's what the Skinny Girl drinks.
I've just placed 2 long-distance calls, one on AT&T, the other on MCI. Listen.
Quite cold, highs in the low to mid-20s. Precipitation probability decreasing to 20%.
Can you tell the difference between AT&T and MCI? Neither can I. That being the case, why don't you call MCI and start saving up to 30, 40, even 50% to any other phone in any other state from coast to coast? That's what I'd do.
Weaver chicken rondelettes. Juicy and tasty because we make them for your family from our own plump, tender chicken.
Nobody knows chicken like the folks at Weaver.
Taste our new home-style recipe. Chicken in a thin, crisp breading with a tasty blend of pepper and spices for a real down-home chicken taste. Try original Italian and cheese recipe chicken rondelettes, too.
Nobody knows chicken like the folks at Weaver. Look who's wearing jockey now, jockey for her. Look who's wearing jockey now, jockey for her. Sitting, standing, dreaming, planning, laughing, talking, running, walking. Look who's wearing jockey now, jockey for her.
New
Jockey for her. Soft, lightweight cotton with no-show leg and waistbands in fashion styles, luscious colors, and bright stripes.
Who's wearing Jockey now? Jockey for her.
Available now at Lord & Taylor.
Ooh, you are going to be delicious. And gravy, I'll make you delicious, too. Chow, you want food that tastes good or food that tastes delicious? What's the difference? Accent. It wakes up food flavor. I've got 2 fried chickens here. Taste this one. Yeah, that's good chicken. But now try this one. Now that's delicious. I made that with Accent, and you can taste the difference. Accent Flavor Enhancer. It sure wakes up food flavor.
Well, sit, Andros. I'll do that.
She'll do that.
You're not using Brillo? I switched to SOS.
Our family uses Brillo.
I know, but SOS has special soap that cuts grease better.
We have grease.
SOS even works better on burnt-on grease.
We have that, too.
And SOS makes everything feel so clean.
It's done already?
Just because you're used to something doesn't mean you shouldn't try something better.
She's got a point. So how come you're still married to Mo? Now, she's got a point.
There's big news in Bird's Eye Village. Just listen.
Corn and butter sauce. All right.
Yeah.
Really sweet corn.
Yeah. It's buttery.
Here's what's got them all talking. New Bird's Eye vegetables in butter sauce. I use my best tender sweet young corn and real butter. It's just one of 6 Bird's Eye vegetables in a sauce made with real butter. Try them all. You'll like what you hear. From my best vegetables in butter sauce, come to Bird's Eye. Right.
Good morning, Space Maker. All systems are go. Automatic timer on. Exact time of coffee is 7:00. You have liftoff. Looking good, Space Maker. And smelling good. You have contact.
The GE Space Maker Coffee Maker mounts under the cabinets, so when it isn't making coffee, it isn't taking up space. And it makes coffee that's out of this world. The Space Maker Coffee Maker, only from GE.
Breakstone's 100% natural sour cream is more than rich. It's thicker than many other sour creams. It's so thick and rich, it's hard to shake off the spoon. In fact, you can see Breakstone's difference right out of the container. So rich, so thick, so good. And isn't a rich, thick sour cream worth a little bit of trouble? Breakstone's all-natural sour cream. So rich, so thick, so good.
There's something new happening at Greyhound. Something that can save you money. Introducing Greyhound's new lower fares. New York to Boston was $23, now only $17.25. New York to Washington was $24.50, now only $18.40. New lower fares. A new reason to go Greyhound and leave the driving to us.
And now, an exciting message from Burger King.
We know you're watching the game, but you're waiting for something more exciting. Ready? Broiling beef frying nearly 2-to-1 in a coast-to-coast survey. Not better than baseball? Think about it. Nearly 2 out of 3 people chose broiling. Burger King broils. McDonald's and Wendy's fry. Okay, now back to baseball. But the second it's over, everybody up. Click off your sets. And come on to Burger King.
You know, we haven't messed up an engine all day.
It was your idea to come here.
Yeah, big parking lot, lots of cars.
Has the whole world switched to new mobile super unleaded gasoline?
It's so powerful.
And it's got higher octane. What do they have against knocking and pinging?
Fellas, let's forget Mobil improved their super unleaded.
Why?
It's beneath us.
Hold that tiger, hold that tiger.
The Tigra Sportswear, the most exciting thing to happen to boys since girls.
Pick a fresh tomato, pick a fresh Marie's. Pick a fresh head of lettuce, pick a fresh Marie's. Marie's, the fresh-tasting creamy salad dressings with the taste of fresh dairy ingredients like fresh sour cream, fresh buttermilk, kept fresh by refrigeration, not preservatives like creamy shelf dressings. It's even got a freshness date, like milk and cream. Pick a fresh cucumber, pick a fresh Marie's, the fresh taste you buy in your supermarket produce section. Purdue Cornish Game Hens. The gourmet meal so easy to prepare you can do it in less than an hour. Try Purdue Cornish game hens and spend more time with your guests.
Watch. Feel the quality of a great American car. The 84 Buick Skyhawk, equipped, is real priced at only $88,07. When your Buick dealer gives you a price, believe it.
Rattlers will continue following these messages.
I've got a headache this big, and it's got Excedrin written all over it.
I've got a headache this big, and it's got Excedrin written all over it.
Excedrin, the big headache medicine. More medicine than any regular strength pain reliever. The most medicine you can buy without a prescription. Nothing is stronger.
I had a headache this big, but I took Excedrin, and it's gone.
Excedrin from Bristol Myers, the headache medicine.
In the beginning, there was light. Then came light beer. And now, light music. On New York's new radio station, Light FM 106.7. Light music is Streisand, Manilow, Mathis and Diamond. A soft variety of top songs from yesterday and today may be the best light ever created. Almost. Turn on the new light, WLTW FM, the light you listen to.
On the Pacific Ocean side of the San Joaquin Valley, where the soil is light and sandy, they grow a magnificent new strain of broccoli. Stouffer's calls it the Emperor. Its lush, dome-shaped head presents spears with an abundance of refined beads and a marvelous snappiness in the stalk. Now you know one of the reasons why Stouffer's chicken divan with broccoli is as good as can be.
Bannon sportswear, Bannon dresswear, Bannon. With everything from cotton to cashmere. If you care, you'll bother. Don't wear one without the other.
Ban Roll-On. It's like an invisible layer of protection against wetness between you and your clothes. No leading spray can keep you as dry.
If you care, you'll bother. Don't wear one without the other.
Ban Roll-On. You and your clothes can depend on it.
Arcorock, beautiful crystal clear tableware, very right for romantic dining. And being made of tempered glass, it's twice as resistant to shocks as ordinary glass. Certainly a dishwasher won't hurt it. Arcorock, affordable, crystal clear French design tableware that's perfect for breakfasts, casual lunches, or buffets. And for romantic dinners. Arcorock.
When I stopped seeing the world as one big playground, I started growing up. Slowly, my taste changed, especially in wine. A new friend brought me Valbonne. So long, California jugs. Bye-bye, Italian bubbles. Valbonne is right for me, every day. With friends, with food. Drier, subtle. Growing up has certain rewards. My wine is French, Valbonne, from Bouchard Perry-Fils. You live and learn.
Here, kids, try these.
My mother told me never to take hot dogs from a stranger.
I'm not a stranger. Everybody knows me.
I thought you was a chicken man.
I am. That's a chicken hot dog you're not eating.
Chicken hot dog? Yuck.
Try it.
Tastes like a normal hot dog.
But they cost less, have a lot less fat, and no fillers.
No feathers either.
Try Frank's Franks. They're good in every way.
If you think beautiful skin is only something you're born with, get wind of Sea Breeze.
Beautiful skin can be a breeze with Sea Breeze.
The antiseptic invigorates,
Beautiful skin can be a breeze with Sea Breeze.
exhilarates, cleans deep.
Beautiful skin can be a breeze.
Beautiful with Sea Breeze Skincare.
Crazy glue, strong enough to hold this woman suspended in midair. Bonds almost anything.
A plastic knob, a plastic plug, a rubber boot, a metal brooch, a fishing rod, a cycle grip, model planes and model trains, a doorknob screw, a flashlight case, and a broken trim on any car.
Now there's crazy white glue. Great for paper, wood, any household item.
The country's gone crazy.
In Hue Pen and White Glue.
Crazy, crazy glue.
Crazy White Glue is available at Woolworth and Caldor.
When you're a professional painter, if you don't use the right paint, you're out of business. That's why I use Dutch Boy paint. Covers almost everything in one coat.
Dutch Boy exterior resists cracking and fading for years and years. And the true test of paint
is time. Dutch Boy interior is washable, and it looks new for years. And the better the job you do, the more jobs you get.
You're only as good as your paint. Dutch Boy.
Whether you do it yourself or hire a pro, with Dutch Boy paint, the proof is in the performance.
Nothing beats a Stouffer's pizza. Luscious toppings on a French bread crust so crispy brown. All those great ingredients. It's so easy to pick up, but so hard to put down. Help yourself, help yourself, help yourself to Stouffer's pizza. Real cheese toppings, yes indeed. Just one hand is all you need. Help yourself, help yourself, help yourself to Stouffer's pizza. Help yourself to Stouffer's pizza.
When the check comes, it's important to know that all credit cards are not alike. Citibank customers know their cards are much better. Now, some people just get dinner with their card, but this couple gets the bonus of Citi dollars every time they use their card. They can save up to 50% on long-distance calls, and they get dozens of extra services. They think all cards are the same, but the Citibank couple knows better and lives better. Citibank, it pays to use our cards.
Stardate 1983. Our mission to search the galaxy for nutritious food. And put in contact with UFOs.
Please identify shapes.
I see salty interceptors, tasty star colonies, incredible aliens, even meatball meteors.
But are UFOs nutritious?
Sure, they're from Franco-Americans.
How do UFOs taste?
Out of this world.
New UFO-shaped pasta from Franco-American. More than just delicious.
Where are the Kellys?
Here we are! Let's go!
Our families will find all kinds of dirt at this barbecue.
But we know where to find the clean.
Tide Country!
Nothing beats Tide to get them all clean. In a tug-of-war thud, you get covered with mud, and a helpful young lad gets ketchup on Dad. Here comes the charcoal. What a scene! We know where to clean these two teams.
Tide Country!
Some powders talk about muddy dirt. Some liquids talk about collar soil. But for all the dirt you've just seen, nothing beats Tide to get them all clean. They're coming back for the rematch, looking mean. But you know where to find the clean.
Tide Country!
Nothing beats Tide to get them all clean.
I'm amazed that you're telling me that this is sugarless gum.
Tastes so good.
It tastes like regular bubble gum.
New bubble gum.
It's soft, it's full of flavor, and it stays that way for a long time.
New bubble gum that'll win you over. Just sugarless gum.
4 out of 5 dentists surveyed recommend sugarless gum for their patients who chew gum.
I think new Trident sugarless bubble gum is really good, juicy, flavorful gum.
Taste the one that'll win you over. Just sugarless gum.
Taste new strawberry, too.
Strong. Easy to handle. Flavor sealing. Reynolds Wrap, the aluminum foil you can count on for Reynolds Wrap quality. If it's worth wrapping, it's worth Reynolds Wrap. The good food wrap.
Madame Butterfly was never meant to sound like this. She was meant to sound like this. But when my nose is stuffed up, nothing performs better than Dristan long-lasting nasal spray.
Dristan goes to work immediately, breaking through congestion to open up swollen nasal membranes so you can breathe freely all day.
Dristan long-lasting. Nobody knows my nose better.
Dristan long-lasting contains the longest-lasting nasal decongestant you can buy, or Dristan regular.
Crackle bread. Crunchy, crusty, crispy. Crackle bread. Light, so light. 17 calories per slice. The new Crackle bread. The upper crust of French bread.
In the deli section at Wallbaum, Sloan's, King's, Dan Supreme, Foodtown, and other foreign stores.
It is not new. It is not improved. It's probably right in your house, and it fights plaque. It's Listerine Antiseptic. Recent clinical tests prove that Listerine kills the germs that cause plaque, a germ film that forms on your teeth. And yes, it still kills the germs that cause bad breath. Rinsing with Listerine, in addition to regular brushing, reduces plaque by up to 50% over brushing alone. Listerine fights plaque for better oral hygiene. It's in your bathroom cabinet.
I just switched to new Formula 409. Heard it was better on greasy dirt than the other spread.
You know what? It is better. I'd say 409's stronger on greasy dirt.
Here's why people are switching to improved Formula 409. 409's powerful grease dissolvers cut this greasy dirt better than the other spray.
409's better than better. It's the best. And when it comes to greasy dirt, am I an expert?
Try improved Formula 409 on greasy dirt. You'll say it's better, too.
Why does the pledge of purity on Breyer's ice cream mean great taste? It's our promise to use only fresh, whole milk, not powdered milk. Taste the difference. Thick, rich cream, not thickeners. Taste the difference. Real vanilla beans, not artificial flavoring. Taste the difference. Only Breyer's ice cream has this pledge of purity. It guarantees you pure, all-natural ingredients. Nothing artificial ever. Taste the difference for yourself.
Freddie, stop fiddling.
I'm not. I'm scratching. My shirt's not soft like before. And where's that fresh smell?
Well, I just washed it. You didn't use Downy. There's a big difference without the softener.
Only Downy combines skin-loving softness with April freshness. Makes static cling almost disappear.
Tonight's the night.
Mom, it's softer. And it smells good.
They sure notice when you use Downy. And I noticed a smile.
April Fresh Downy.
Wave after wave, the uncontrolled cough builds up and crashes down. You want the strength of Benylin. Benylin's prompt relief has been introduced by doctors to their patients for over 30 years. Benylin's hour-after-hour cough suppressant has been scientifically proved effective on the cough reflex itself. Benylin, same full strength, today available without prescription from Park Davis, helping your pharmacist and your doctor help your health.
Most people can't help but help themselves to the most delicious brownies in the world, Duncan Hines. Bet you can't help but help yourself to the most delicious brownies in the world, Duncan Hines.
Of the leading mixes, Duncan Hines batter is the most smooth and creamy, which makes the most delicious the Moist Delicious Brownies.
Go ahead and help yourself. You know you gotta help yourself, so go ahead and help yourself to the most delicious brownies in the world,
Duncan Hines.
Some people worry about getting muscles. I worry about getting fat. Dieting doesn't keep me in shape. Exercise does. I work out hard, and I get results. All you need is Jack LaLanne. It's worth $24 a month.
Join now for 24 months for just $24 a month.
What would you rather have, fat or muscle?
How come you didn't invite me?
Nobody was invited. They just showed up.
Aren't you wondering why I didn't show up?
Well, yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
When did you start drinking this?
Since they improved it.
Now it's got NutraSweet.
Yeah.
It's good.
So, let's go over to Freddie's house.
Okay, but here's why I didn't show up.
Taste. Improved by Diet Pepsi.
That's nice, Michael. And now, class, we're going to hear a very special report by Butch.
My Summer Vacation by Butch Johnson. This summer I went to the woods. I learned that trees get their food from the roots through the bark. Cut off the bark and the tree could die. Also, people mess up the forest. They write on picnic tables, paint on signs and rocks. They even throw trash around everywhere. If we clean up our own litter, we could save enough money to plant a whole new forest.
Bravo, Butch. Tell me, how did you learn all that?
A little bird told me.
Hey, kids, help spread the word about litter and vandalism. Give a hoot. Don't pollute.